Okay, hello everyone and welcome back, SoupaSoka, and welcome back to another SoupaSoka Sunday special. Today we're playing a game that came out in 2009. It's sort of an arcade-style music rhythm game called Bit.Trip Beat. And it's by Gaijin Games. And Gaijin Games no longer exists under that name. In 2014 they changed their name to Choice Provisions. And I guess the reason they changed their name was because Gaijin is sort of has a negative connotation. It's a term for foreigner in Japanese, so they changed their name. And the Bit.Trip series is actually pretty extensive now. I think they have almost 9 or 10 games. 1 or 2 of those are kind of remakes and compilations, but they've got quite a few games in the Bit.Trip series. It's a fun series overall. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. Okay, here we go. Starts off pretty quickly, and it's almost like a sort of advanced version of Pong. That's how I would pretty much summarize it, with basically a nice beat that goes with it. So, I don't want to talk a lot while we're playing this game, because I kind of don't want to ruin the music. So I think I'll go in and out of talking and just kind of turning up the music, letting you guys watch a little bit. For the first few minutes, I'll definitely kind of talk a bit and see what's going on. But pretty much, it's sort of a hand-eye coordination style game. I'm controlling this with the mouse, and I think you can control it with the WASD keys also. No, it doesn't seem that's the case, actually. Or the arrow keys don't seem to work either. But I'm pretty sure there is another way to control it somehow. And to my knowledge, it doesn't matter where you hit the little bullet. I call it the bullet, the little thing that's shooting at us. Man, I thought I had some dead pixels going on the screen on the right side. You can see some little faint colors in the background popping up, and I was thinking that those are dead pixels showing up. I got kind of startled for a moment. I've had this monitor for years, and it's never had a dead pixel as far as I know, so I've been pretty happy with it. But what I'm saying is that it's sort of a Pong game with a rhythm aspect to it. And I'm pretty certain that it doesn't matter where you hit the bullets that hit your pedal. Whether you hit it in the dead center or off to the side, it doesn't really matter. Things get a little bit crazier though, as these obviously have a little bit of a curve to some of them. And eventually, obviously I'm capable of keeping up with the game right now, but there's going to be a point where I get totally wrecked, and I'm pretty much going to fail miserably. But we're going to go as far as we can, at least for about 20 or 30 minutes, and kind of show you guys a bit more about it. And overall, though, I've played this game before. I don't even remember when I got this originally. I maybe just bought it on Steam outright. I don't know if it came in a bundle of some sort. A lot of the games I own on Steam I got in different indie bundles, but I think this one I just purchased outright. And I really enjoyed it when I played it, but it's been years since I played it, like probably 4 or 5 years since I've touched it. But it is a good game, and I also had it for the Wii, I think. The Nintendo Wii, I had that, and I played it on there quite a lot, I think. And I enjoyed it on there as well. It's pretty much the same game. I think there were some minor differences between the PC version and the Wii version, but I can't even recall what they were. Alright, I want to quiet down for a couple minutes. Just gonna let you guys listen to the music. I'll turn it up a little bit, and won't say anything, at least for a bit. Whew, okay, some of that was getting a little bit crazy there. Oh, I hate these things. They always throw me off because I always expect them to, you know, keep going across the screen, but then they end up just hanging out there. And there's these kind of cool ones that bounce back and forth. I think they bounced 2 times, maybe more than that. I almost missed them though. Oh, I missed that one. I think I missed about 3 or 4 in the previous sequence there when I wasn't really talking. And, but otherwise did okay, I think. I keep getting thrown off by those yellow ones in a row. When the second and third one of the second batch, I keep misjudging. There we go. Got it that time. Ooh. Basically, those 3 in a row always hit in the same angle from each side. I keep reversing in my head when I get them from the other end. It's throwing me off a little bit. So it's hard to talk while I'm playing this game because I feel like I'm focusing so much that I can't carry a conversation while I'm going with it. But I'm gonna do what I can. So recently I released a video. I call it my State of the Channel address. I don't release them often, but once in a while when things are going on, either in my personal life or just with the channel where I'm thinking of mixing things up a bit, I like to release those State of the Channel addresses and just let people know what's going on, because I think it's fair. People are investing their time subscribing or watching my videos. I should at least let them know, you know, what's going on and why maybe I haven't been uploading as much or something else is going on. I think it's only fair. So there wasn't a lot to say in that one, but mostly nothing's really changing with the channel. Mostly I'll be able to upload a little more consistently. Whoa, I'm missing a lot of those there. Yep, that's bad. So I lost track of which of these sets came first. It's throwing me off. So the major thing that's changed is that I recently completed my PhD, and my degree is actually in food microbiology. Oh, that orange one got me. Food microbiology, which is and I'll actually officially get my degree in August, but I've pretty much completed all the requirements now. I did my final defense, which is where I defended all my research in front of a room of professors, and they were pretty happy with it and passed me. All 4 of the professors passed me, no problems. They had some suggestions for maybe some future experiments if I was interested in, or not if I was interested, but if I had some time to wrap up one more experiment before I graduate, which I do, so that's great. But otherwise things went well, and ooh, those white ones seem to track my paddle. I call it a paddle, but I don't know if that's actually the right term, but that's what I'm calling it. So I was really happy, completed my PhD. I'll officially graduate in August, but I'm as good as done basically now. And what I'm going to do in my career is go forward as a scientist, hopefully at a university in a position called a postdoc. It's a postdoctoral position where I basically work as a scientist under the advisement of another professor for, whoa, I got 2 paddles now, okay. I don't remember ever having this when I played this in the past, but it seems to be working well. I'll do some more work as a scientist for a few, maybe 1 to 2 years, get some more experience, and hopefully eventually become a professor where I can teach microbial engineering, or where's that going to go? Or food science, food microbiology, something along those lines. My actual research was more related to genetic engineering. I would engineer yeast strains to produce chemicals using non-edible sugars. So instead of using corn or soy, I would use, I keep missing that first one, I would use inedible sugars that you would obtain from grasses. So I actually plan to maybe release a small video sometime, maybe just a couple minutes long, where at some point I'll maybe talk about what the research was a little more in detail. But so I'm really happy to get that done, and I've been really busy the last month or so because of that, wrapping up the final things for my PhD, which mostly involved finishing my dissertation, completing a couple minor experiments I needed to wrap up before the dissertation was ready, and then preparing for my actual defense. So that's all done though now, so that's really nice. I have a little more time, so I'm going to spend a lot more time with my family and friends, and also hopefully get a little more time to play a few video games, tend to my YouTube channel a little bit more, but my priorities are mostly lying with my family and friends that I've really not had a lot of time to spend with recently. Oh, I see how to get these. You have to kind of move the I'm failing this miserably. Oh, I'm gonna like die here. That's not good. There we go. There we go. Kind of figured out. If you miss too many, you basically have a health bar there, and that's what's kind of getting... whoa, what the crap. Okay, okay. Got it, I think. Yeah. I got a wider paddle now. That's nice. So, now I've got a little more time to spend with my family and friends and focus a little bit more on my YouTube channel, which is nice. It's not a career by any means, this YouTube channel. I think I've mentioned that many, many times. I really am not looking to make video games my career. I really enjoy video games and want them to remain my hobby, but I've found myself wanting a little more creative outlet with my life, whereas working in a scientific in a laboratory, I do a very kind of rigid and structured approach to my day. Whereas what I want to do is maybe have a little more creative outlet, which is where YouTube videos have come in. Because I can pick some videos, pick what I want to put on. I do a little bit of video editing, which I'm terrible at, but I'm trying to improve. And overall, oh, it's a boss time, guys. Okay. Focus on the boss. Okay. Not the worst thing ever. Okay. I guess the way the boss works is that we have to withstand him shooting the bullets at us, or pegs, and or the bits, maybe is what they're called. Maybe they're just bits. Maybe that's what they're called. That would actually make a lot of sense. And if we don't lose before in the time that we can defend all the bits, when he becomes bitless, I guess we'll probably win. So, hopefully this works out for us. We're gonna find out soon. Yeah. This is pretty easy. We got this. We can do this. Okay, a little bit harder when he shoots out 3 or 4 of them at a time, but I think we gotta step up. We gotta be able to do it. I think we can get it. Once you get the rhythm going, it's not so bad. Okay. More of these things, got it. Oh, fail. That was an easy one. Shouldn't have missed that one. Okay. He's running out of stuff to shoot at us. Right? Uh-oh. Now there's all these bouncy ones. Whew, I feel like my eyes are going crazy here. I'm like just bouncing my eyes back and forth rapidly, left and right, trying to watch where things are coming from the right side of the screen, and sort of use my peripheral vision to maintain what's going, or maybe more using my peripheral on the right side of the screen and using my kind of direct vision on the left side of the screen. Although, still obviously missing quite a few here. Oh, the speed on that one changed. Okay, okay. Almost done, I think. Almost done. These are tricky, doing the, the first bounce is a different speed than the second bounce. Oh, I mistimed that. Okay, okay, I think we got this. Think we got it. I mean, the point of this game isn't just to win, because it's kind of an arcade game, right? So you want to do as best as possible, not just the bare minimum, in order to get a higher score. That's how arcade games generally get their replayability. It's not so much you can't always beat them, but you want to beat them with the best score possible, which I'm pretty confident I do not have the best score possible here. I'm 100% confident it's the case, but hopefully I at least am not an embarrassingly bad player at this game. I have no good way of measuring myself up to other people. Okay. Gonna continue. Okay, that was a short little clip there. And you can see right off the bat, it's a lot more complicated in the first stage, where the first thing we faced in the first stage was just the single bits. But here we started seeing double bits, size changing bits, diagonally shooting bits, obviously these wavy bits that are not even going in a straight line, and more of these size changing bits. These are always the hardest ones for me, those like wavy ones where I have a really hard time judging the very first one. Once I get it and I start moving my pedal in the right direction, I can usually click the rest of them in, no problem. These are interesting because they've got like kind of a two-step movement speed where they almost like a wave in an ocean, right? And they're not too bad on their own. Okay, break time. Nope, never mind. Ooh, those are moving rather quickly. I need to. There we go. There we go. Got him. There is an edge to this screen, by the way, where your paddle can go to the top and the bottom. It can actually go off the edge just slightly by like about the width of 1 bit, and that basically nothing will ever hit there. See if we're at the bottom right now, we're next to that pink line. That very bottom part of our paddle won't do anything in that case because nothing ever overlaps with the bars at the top and bottom. So in that sense, I think they add a little bit of an overlap so you can't just like wildly fling your mouse up and down to catch edge pieces, because you will sometimes miss a little bit if they're not quite at the edge. That's my understanding anyway. That's my guess, I don't know. What else is going on news-wise recently? Oh, so, what is it, Mark Kern? Yeah, Mark Kern is the guy that's been largely pushing the vanilla WoW, legacy WoW movement, and he recently, I think yesterday, no, not yesterday, a couple days ago, met with Blizzard, but he hasn't really made any major announcements as far as I know regarding what's going on after their meeting. Personally, I appreciate what Mark Kern is doing for the vanilla WoW movement, but I don't necessarily like Mark Kern that much based on all sorts of different things I've heard about him. And I kind of think my personal feeling is he bandwagoned onto this movement for some reason I'm unaware about. Maybe looking for a job, or maybe trying to get in with Blizzard again. I don't really know what's going on, but I just feel like he had no presence in the vanilla community that I know of prior to this Nostalrius being shut down, and then the movement that the Nostalrius team started. And he's done a lot to push the movement, so I do appreciate it. I certainly do, and I don't mean to question his integrity, but I'm a little skeptical. I just cautiously skeptical is what I guess is the phrase I would use to describe how I feel about Mark Kern right now. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope he's literally just doing this because he wants to see vanilla WoW servers come back, but we'll see. A little bit off topic there. I'm guessing most people that are on my channel watch and are familiar with my vanilla WoW videos. If you're not, the basic summary is vanilla WoW is World of Warcraft, and based on like a 2004 client before any of the expansion packs. And there's private servers that run these, and they're actually really a lot of fun. I mean, I really enjoy vanilla World of Warcraft, and I've been really excited playing it the last year or so. And I'm hoping that Blizzard will officially release some vanilla WoW servers instead of these unofficial ones that fans are running, because then maybe I can just pay Blizzard $15 a month and support them for the game they originally created, which is what I want to do, and also have a more stable server environment. So that's the ideal situation, is that Blizzard would maybe release their own servers. I'm slowly losing here, I feel like. It seems like I'm just slightly slipping each wave of thing that comes through here. Whoa, that's interesting. That threw me off a little bit, the sticky ones. Oh, these are annoying. Okay. Those little green ones are going to start going next, right? Yep, there they go. Figured that was coming soon. Ooh. Let's catch these. Catch some of these. We're missing a lot of them, but challenge. So now our bar is a little bit smaller, which is, whoa, I'm going to get knocked out here, I think. Okay, no, we're good. I caught 31 of 35. That seems reasonable, I think. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm botching these terribly. Oh my gosh, guys. What is going on? What am I doing? There we go. I gotta get these purple ones. Make some recovery here. I was not timing those at all correctly. You're just destroying me. Alright. This is one of those games where I feel like when I'm done playing it and I look away from my computer screen, I'm going to have like... It's going to look like some weird vision problem or something. You know, like if you ever drive on a road for a long time, like a straight road, and then you... Ooh, those bouncy ones. Drive on a straight road for a long time, and then look away from the road. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm falling behind. This is bad. So if you drive on a straight road for a long time, and then you look away... I think got stuck. You will find that your vision is sort of... It looks like the road's still moving, even if you... Or even looks like the ground outside is moving sort of in the same fashion as the road in front of you is moving. If you've been looking at the road for a long time and then look away suddenly and like stare at a flat or non-moving surface for a while. I don't exactly know how to describe that vision phenomenon, but it's sort of similar to if you look at the sun and then look away, you'll see like vision spots. You see like a really bright light where you were looking at the sun. Ooh, I got stuck. Where if you look away from the sun, you'll see kind of a vision spot in the center of your vision. That's how I feel is what's happening with this game when I look away. Sort of seems like a ghosting image left over. We'll find out though once I stop playing in a little bit. Which may be sooner than later given how bad I'm doing here. Okay, okay. Keep missing that last one there. Whoa, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. I think we can stick this out. I think we're going to be able to get through this. Oh no, this challenge is not going to be good for me. Whew. Okay. Not the worst thing ever. Oh. Fast bouncing ones. Okay, okay. Oh, switches directions. Oh no, I'm dead here, guys. I can't catch up. I'm too far behind. Crap. Oh no. Oh gosh, I could not track those well enough. Destroyed. Oh, game over. Click to continue. Whew, that's on normal difficulty. I need a little bit of practice with this, I think. Need to step up my game. Let's see. Continue? What happens if we continue? I don't know if let's see, what else they have here. Let's click for more. I think this takes us to more Bit.Trip games. Like Bit.Trip Runner is another one. By the way, this is a really cool loading screen. If you click options, you'll see the little bit shoots across the screen. But if you don't hit it with the paddle, then it won't actually open the options menu. So you have to maintain the little paddle there. It's kind of cool. I remember when I first saw that years ago, I thought it was a really neat little extra feature. As far as otherwise settings, there's some video settings. You can set the resolution on it like 1080p, or kind of I'm downscaling from a higher resolution, or upscaling maybe is the right word. You can do windowed mode VSync. You can adjust the difficulty from normal up to, well, just easy and normal is all that's available now. Maybe there's something if I unlock more. Mouse sensitivity is very useful for this type of game. I left off mine in the middle, obviously. And there is keyboard sensitivity, so there must be some keyboard controls. But I didn't use them, so... Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. I didn't use them, so I'm not exactly sure how to access them. And then there's vibrations or gamepad controls if you're using a gamepad. This is the type of game where I think using a gamepad is quite non-useful. What is test? Huh. You know what this looks like? This looks like Portal. If you ever played the Valve game Portal, this clearly looks like, this is definitely 100% sure this is a Portal background. Okay, but I'm not sure. I guess there must have been something done by Valve as a collaboration with the Bit.Trip team for this, because I really don't remember this before. So I don't know if this is something that was updated after I first bought the game, or if this has always been there and I just never tested it. Certainly this was not available in the Wii version. I'm totally failing, but that's okay. I just wanted to kind of see it real quick. I wasn't exactly trying to play right now. But it's definitely the Portal background and the little arm thing, which I don't... GLaDOS? That's GLaDOS, I think, is the name. GLaDOS. I don't remember what GLaDOS stands for. These fake ones are super rude. Super rude. They keep throwing me off. But I don't know, it's kind of a cool mode. And you can also see even the font has changed according to the... I'm doing terrible, that's okay. I didn't really mean to load into another game, I just wanted to see what that test did. That's cool, so it's another mode available, at least in the Steam version. I'm pretty confident it won't be available on any other version besides the Steam download. And yeah, and then you can see transition, descent, and growth. Growth I think will open up once you complete transition and descent. But I think that's all for today. Ooh. I really just wanted to play this a little bit because I do enjoy this game. It's been a long time since I played it, and I wanted something a little bit out of the ordinary for me. I don't really play a lot of rhythm games, so it's kind of a fun diversion for me, fun distraction. That's all we're going to do for now, but please let me know if you'd like me to play some more Bit.Trip games. Let me know. I'm happy to play them. I think I have Bit.Trip Runner, and I'd be happy to buy the other ones because actually I really enjoy the games by this team, so I think I should support them a little bit more. That's all for today, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.